Hey everybody, this is Random from your finances, your purpose. Now in the photo, we have 3 picks. Let me get to them for the show. The second one is Cavassier. Ooh, okay. And the third one is Deserano. I'm not a drinker like that, but I thought I love when I get to my home, I really want a bar. I want a bar, and I'm not even a big drinker. I love the bottles. They're so beautiful, right? And then the color of the liqueur. I just love it. So I want a bar, right? So I just thought that this pick was beautiful, right? Right? And they correspond. Pile 2, Cavassier. Pile 3, Deserano, whatever the name is. Okay? So we're going to start off with pile 1. So I'm going to say that it took a long time, again, for these cards to drop. So people have to be patient, right? With their money, their career, their purpose in terms of work, for things to actualize, right? Have patience. Which one do I want first? These. Okay, number 1. When it comes to career, finances, your purpose, be bold. Okay, you got Freya. Unleash your adventurous side. Take risks and be daring. So if you have a goal, you may be minimalizing your goal based upon your experiences and what you think you have access to, right? But there's a whole world out there. And the spiritual realm may have way more than what you anticipate. So sometimes you have to tap into the spiritual realm and understand who you are and what your potential and possibilities are. And once you know that, you can be more adventurous and you can tap into that wild side. Society said you can't have this. Society says you shouldn't think this lofty. Society says you shouldn't think outside the box. But Freya is saying, be bold. Tap into that adventurous side. Go for it. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Well, okay, pile 1, 1792. This is pretty powerful, okay? Give me a second because I haven't looked at the cards. For some of you, this is going to be a power couple situation. You may be working with your mate. For some of others of you, it's just a work partner. And others of you, you're going to find a partner, whether it's love or whether it's straight business, through this work journey. Now, there are goals. There are people, institutions that are opposed to you becoming very lofty, very creative, at bringing in the success of your goals, right? And so you're going to have to defeat this low vibrational energy. Whether it's people from your past through your experiences that have put in the back of your head, your subconscious, the 80% of your mental capabilities, 80% is subconscious. Your mind is thinking and you're deciding things based upon your subconscious influence, right? So some of this is energy from the past that society, people, family, friends, neighborhoods, societal expectations upon you, whether it's your gender, whether it's your race, your nationality, your ethnicity, your age, your tax bracket, your class, your education, whatever it is, because we all got something where society says, no, this is not for you, right? That's in your mind. Some of you, it's in your mind, and you have to defeat the roadblocks and the obstacles in your mind. Others, it's people telling you no now. It's you sending out your resume, not getting hits back. You going out for interview, not getting the positions. You going for loans, that process being delayed or denied, right? Those are roadblocks that you have to overcome. And the way that you overcome it is through prayer and meditation, tapping into your spiritual side. Okay, set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation, the need for more sleep, or a vacation. So in order to manifest, and it's crazy that I'm saying manifest because you got the manifestation card. We'll go there in a second. In order for you to manifest your goals, your desires, your dreams that pertain to your finances, your business goals, your work purpose, you have to pray, you have to meditate. You have to have down time. You have to have a clear mind. And so if you're constantly on this treadmill, this hamster wheel, right, you're not getting clarity. So sometimes we have to take a step back. Take a day or several or plenty to get that clarity. Breathing, meditation, clearing your mind, prayer, stepping into the spiritual realm in order to gain perspective. You got the prayer card twice. Prayer is this is the Four of Swords, this is the Ten of Swords. Prayer is going to bring an end to all the deception, all the deceit that you've experienced, all the hardships, even some of the thought processes that you developed, you internalized, right? No matter where it came from, that low vibrational mental energy that you were using, right? Prayer and meditation is going to take that away from you in order to bring a close to this energy and bring a new victorious beginning in, because a 10 is an ending, a completion wrapped around to a new beginning, and it's the hand of God handing you a sword of victory with the crown pierced with that sword, because you did a great job at doing what you had to do in order to get this new blessing. Boom. And in the center you got the King of Cups. So in this process of using your spirituality, tapping into your spirit team, your high vibrational ancestors, your spirit guides, your guardian angels, any saints or rishas, archangels, ascended masters, God attached to your journey, attached to your purpose, is going to bring you emotional maturity as well. And you're going to be able to have a new beginning that's going to be exceedingly emotionally satisfying. So not only are you going to have a mental new beginning, mental clarity is what I'm getting. Mental clarity, victorious new beginning is going to be a new emotional insight and outlook. And you're going to be able to celebrate. This is the Three of Cups. You're going to be able to celebrate your successes with the people that you keep in your inner circle, whether it's family, whether it's friends, whether it's business associates. You all are going to be able to celebrate your accomplishments, whether it's your graduation, whether it's a grand opening or re-grand opening, especially for the businesses that were impacted by COVID, right? Yeah, have a grand reopening if you can, and even if it's just digital, right? There's ways that you can effectively do a grand reopening and use it as a marketing tool, right? Now, for your purpose card, you guys got teacher. Okay? Whether you are in education as a field, or whether or not through your products and services, through your work, you're actually teaching others some way, somehow. And sometimes you don't have to directly teach people, but just your presence, your excellence is used as a teaching tool. Oh, so and so did X, Y, and Z. Let me think about how I can get to that level. Okay, so and so did X. Let me see if I can one up them, right? Oh, look at, so and so doing X, Y, and Z. Look at Pile 1 doing X, Y, and Z, right? So you can just be a manifestation of the possibilities that's going to teach other people. So whether you're teaching directly through your products and services or indirectly, right? That's going to be a major component. Now you got the manifestation card. These are things that you need to manifest. So manifestation is the process of bringing your divine blessings, your potential, and having them actualize here on earth through prayer, meditation, rituals, rituals meaning like candle lighting and, things like that. Prayer in specific sacred places at specific sacred times. There's so many things that you could do. And in my class, the co-created course, How to Build a Life That You Want, I teach all of that, right? And we would love to have you in our course. If you don't have the time or the finances to invest in the course, we do have a free class. It's the first class and it's on us. The link is down below. We would love to have you. Some of you who are readers out there, my spirit team told me to teach people my process. So even if you are a spiritualist yourself, that first class will teach you my process to elevate and get to the next level and move forward in your journey. So check that out. But yes, you definitely have to manifest this. You have to use your spirituality. You have to tap in. You need your spirit team. Okay, Pile 1? I want to pull some more cards on this. Thank you. Spirit team of Pile 1 chooser, speak truth to power. Thank you. Love, light, grace, mercy, infinite wisdom and knowledge as it pertains to their finances. Go a little bit deeper. Thank you. Yes, victorious. Do the work and you're going to be victorious. Do the work and you're going to be victorious. Do the work and you're going to be victorious. Look. This is the Six of Wands. This is the emissary for the kingdom. The kingdom sent them out to do work, whether it is as a diplomat speaking to, another, diplomat or kingdom in another realm, or whether it was going to war or, whatever the case may be. Was it squashing an uprising? Whatever mission he went on, he went and he did the work. He didn't stay at home, get a reading, and then say, okay, everything's going to work out well, and then wait for it, because that's what people do with tarot readings, with divinations. They go get the reading, they get the high vibration, and they sit back and wait for it. No, there's work to be done. So he did the work. He's coming back. And the people are cheering him on, and he has the wreath of victory, right? So if you do the work, right, you're going to be victorious. And there was, work that was mentioned in this reading. You need to write down that work. And you need to build yourself a plan of action based upon the reading, if it resonated for you. There's going to be a soulmate that's going to help you. A soulmate could be a family member. It could be a platonic friend. It could be a romantic partner. And we did get that, whether it's a business partner or whether it's a romantic partner, that you are all working together. And the reason that you're going to be able to work well together is because it's a soulmate connection. Look for it to be an honest soulmate connection. Don't get in your head and try to force someone in that spot, whether it's a child, a sibling, a parent, a romantic partner, a best friend, right? Because a lot of times when we have a vision and we know that people have needs and this can help satisfy their need, we try to pull them along. Absolutely not. Look at this little boy giving willingly to this little girl who is his soulmate, right? And so your soul tribe, your soul group is going to give to you willingly because they're going to recognize you. They're going to recognize your purpose in the heart center. You don't have to pull. Yeah, this is the heart. You don't have to pull them along, right? It's going to be automatic. It's going to be willing. But some of you, because of your past experiences, you have your defenses up. If you have your defenses up, yes, you keep some of the bad out, but you also, keep a lot of the good out as well. So you got to get out of this energy. You have to know that you are near the finish line. Just a little bit more work, right? Yes, I know you're tired. Yes, I know you've been hurt. Yes, I know you've been disappointed. Yet, the God's light, grace, and mercy is on your side. Just a little bit more, right? And many of you are looking at the losses, especially the people who were impacted by COVID, and people have been impacted by other things as well. Look at you just, hovering over what you've lost. You're mourning it. Meanwhile, you're ignoring what you still have. There is nothing that anybody can do to us, nothing that anything can do to us on this earth, including kill us, that takes everything away. God is in charge. If we should die, we go on to the other side. We go on to the next venture, right? So there's nothing that anybody can take away from us. But when we take this energy, mourning the loss of things that we've lost, then we're taking away from being able to invest what we still have and making that work and building it up. Pick these damn cups up, wash them off, and refill them. You're halfway to your 10 of cups, which is the most emotional security and maturity that you can have in the tarot in terms of symbolically, right? So just know, because some of you are weary. Look at this victory. Look at your soulmate helping you, and you're doubting it. And your doubt that this beauty can come forth is making you stand still. It's making you lean on past experiences, past wins, past passions, right? It's making you stagnate because you really don't believe that this is for you in some corner of your mind. And then here, you got your whole back turned to the potential. You can't even see it all because your head is down. You're looking at the losses. So you can't even see this beauty. And that's why it's important for you to use your spirituality, tap in, and use your manifestation, because this is going to raise your vibration. And this is going to pull that energy in order to make you a success. Okay, found one? 1792s. I hope that was a blessing to you. Let me know how that resonated for you. You can even let me know your plan of action and claim your blessings in the comment section. All right. See ya. Okay, so now 1925, pile 2. This is the Cavassier. Cavassier. Pastor Cavassier. Pastor Cavassier. Pastor Cavassier. Pastor Cavassier. Ooh, ooh, Pastor Cavassier. Ooh, ooh. Oh, okay. I haven't looked at the piles, so I'm going through the overall message. Okay. So pile 2, the Cavassiers. You need to really go outside, right? COVID has done a number on all of us, and it's going to be really important that you get fresh air. Fresh air brings forth mental clarity, right? Nature is a natural healer, whether you go to the beach, the riverside, a lake, hike in the woods, go to the mountaintop. I'm talking literally, whatever your area has, whether it's a park or what. Go outside and get fresh air. It's going to give you a lot of clarity and perspective. You need that in order to get to the next level in your financial goals, your career goals, your work purpose. If you don't know what your work purpose is, you might want to click the link below, the Linktree link, and join our free class. That free class is the co-creator class, how to build the life that you want. And we do go over a lot of things, including work purpose. Okay, so as I told pile 1, and I will tell pile 3, it took a long time for the cards to fall. My form of reading, I don't let my energy interfere by choosing the cards. I respect whatever spirit team I call on. And I called on, for this reading, the collective spirit team. When I do a personal reading, I call on your individual spirit team. If other people are involved in your reading, then I call on, in the appropriate times, their spirit teams, because they know and love us best, right? And the cards took a long time to fall. And so in that process, that is a message in itself that people have to be patient. And you taking time to go outside to get that clarity is not going to stop your goals. It's actually going to enhance your goals, because it's going to enhance you. And here you got the 7 of Autumn, which is the 7 of Coins, and it's telling you to be patient. Have patience. Don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. Prudent investment in time and money. Didn't I just say that? By going outside and getting that clarity, taking that time. So this is not going to be like time off. This is necessary. This is a part of bringing you to the next level. Okay? You need to make sure that you listen to your heart, especially when you're out in nature, right? Start asking God for insight. So anything that you're worried about, anything that you have questions about, because worry is the lack of faith, right? So anything, and worry is a natural, low vibrational energy, but it's a natural response to things, right? And so we just have to twist that, and we have to look for the lesson. Okay, I'm not satisfied with this, obviously. I have to problem solve, obviously. If I problem solve within my head, sometimes we're bringing in the low vibrational energies that we've internalized, that is stored in the 80% of our consciousness. Sorry. Hola, Padrino. Yo en video ahora. Así. Yo llamo a Hola América en momento. ¿Ok?
Ya, está bien, gracias.
Ok, gracias. Thank you. Bye-bye. Lo siento, that was a long distance call. That was an international call. Oh, that's so embarrassing. Okay, but, it's okay. So, what was I saying? So when you go out and you get that clarity, use the connection with whatever part of nature that you are working with. Whether it's at night looking up at the stars, your feet in the grass if it's time in your area of the world where you can do that barefoot, in your grass in your yard, looking up at the stars, right? Taking in that night air, right? Breathing deeply, exhaling through your mouth, getting that clarity, and talking to God, the spiritual realm, the universe, whatever your spiritual belief is. Using that connection with nature, whether you're at the beach and you have your feet in the sand and or the water, if you can, or if you're on a shore where you can't get onto a beach, where you're standing on the shore and you're breathing in that sea air, whether it's day or nighttime, just connecting. Whether it's you in the woods and you stop at a tree that resonates with you and you just keep your hand on the tree and you think about the roots and the growth of the trunk and the sturdiness and all the storms that tree has survived, right? It's so symbolic of our journey. And then those limbs reaching out laterally as well as to the heavens, representing our spiritual and human journey here on this earth. And you hold on to that tree and you talk to God, right? Connecting with whatever part of nature that you're in, that's going to bring you to a heart center. Your heart center is connected to the universe, right? And so by connecting to your heart center, you're going to get more mature, emotionally stable answers and understanding in terms of what your next steps are. And that's what's going to bring you the victory. You get the Ace of Winter, which is the Ace of Swords. So you go from the Queen of Summer, Queen of Cups, to the Ace of Swords, right? So you're going to be able to mature by taking time and taking in nature and using nature in order to help give you clarity and give you spiritual connectivity. And then after you do that process, you want to develop a plan that's based upon what God has for you. And you walk in that plan. You write that plan down. And you walk in that plan. And God is going to send you those blessings. God is also going to send you a partner, whether it's a romantic partner or whether it's a business partner, whether it's a consultant or whether it's a huge client. You're going to be able to come together. You're going to be able to see eye to eye, and you're going to be able to mutually give to one another in order to help your financial goals, your business goals, your educational goals, whatever the case may be. And you got to make sure that you listen to your spirit team, because by doing that spiritual process of using nature, your time out in nature, you have to connect to your spirit team, your high vibrational ancestors, your spirit guides, your guardian angels, any saints or rishas, archangels, ascended masters, God, Jesus, whatever you believe in order to open up to them, because they've been giving you insights, but you really haven't been open to them because you're so used to thinking based upon your experiences, and you're going over the past. You're worried about the present. You're focusing on the future, but you're not getting the insights that your guides are giving you. And you need that insight in order to add on to your experiences, but you're closed off to it. So you have to open up to the spiritual realm. Now, I've shuffled some more cards. I'm going to get more insights in a second. And 3 cards already came up, so I'm holding on to them. I haven't looked at them yet. Some of you are caregivers, whether it has to do with the birthing process, whether it has to do with taking care of people in the midway of life or taking care of people towards the end of life, right? Others of you are in communication, whether it's publicity, and others of you are in entertainment, and some of you have aspects of a combination of these or all of these, okay? And if you don't think that any of these apply to you, then you need to consider how these can comply. These may be what your financial goals, your work purpose goals, your career goals have missing. You may be starting a business and you're not thinking about the publicity side of things, or you have a publicity team or plan, but it's not as effective, right? That you have to go into a little bit more. And so even though comedian is very specific for some of the people, with today's social media and coming up with, ways to draw people in to your brand, whether you have a company, whether it's you, that's the brand. You're just getting your face out there, sometimes using humor, whether it's humor from memes, humor from, situations that apply to whatever message that you're sending for the day, can be a route to go. And then some of you are just comedians yourself, right? So however this resonates for you, but at any rate, doing this is going to allow you to take charge and take action. This clarity, getting into the spiritual realm, allowing them to help guide and lead you, is going to help you get into your blessings. So, and I'm getting to go this way. No, I'm getting to go back. All right. So these three cards fell. The 10 of Swords, 5 of Swords, and the King of Swords. Some of you may have gotten to a certain place in the past. Mission was complete, whether you did a soft launch, a hard launch, whether you got a job, whatever the case may be. And then here comes this old F-boy energy. Where this person is low vibrational. They want to win at any cost, no matter who they hurt. They want to take away things. They want to dismantle things, whether it's the energy of COVID, whether it's people, vendors, people, educators, whatever the case may be that you were dealing with, family, friends, a loved one, a romantic partner, a former romantic partner, baby daddy, baby mama, being low vibrational entity. But just know that if you use this as a learning lesson, and we do go over that in the free course, if you use this as a learning lesson, then you're going to emotionally mature, and you're going to be able to rule from a different heart center, from a different heart space based upon this. So you can actually thank these people for the lesson. Check out the free class, right? I'm not kidding. You're going to gain a lot of spiritual insight in order to move your life forward and your purpose forward, right? So these low vibrational people can be exasperating. They could be like, just make us go, oh, but they are to be thanked, because look what they're turning us into, right? Yay! We're at the end of something. We have a new beginning. God has given us a sword of victory pierced by the crown, and here comes this old bull. But look at what it turns us into, right? So just know your experiences made you into a diamond, right? You, at the beginning, were a diamond in the rough. Your experience have excavated and cultivated you, and now you are a shiny diamond, worth priceless, right? And so all of this is about choice. So you have to make the choice whether you are going to do the work or not. And here is another tidbit of information. When you get a reading, a high vibrational reading that taps into your true purpose, that resonates with you, you need to write it down and write down a plan of action that you're going to take based upon that reading in order to call in your blessings. Okay? I hope that resonated with you. and hope to see you all again. Let me know in the comment section whether it resonated with you or not, and dare to leave your plan of action and claim your blessings, boo. Okay. I hope to see you. Bye. Okay, that's 3540. And pile 3, the discerno, whatever. Ooh, powerful. Oh. Okay. I have not seen these cards yet, so give me a minute to take in the overall energy. I'm going to pull more cards in addition to the cards that were already there. So you're going to hear me shuffling. This is a very diverse group in terms of everybody out there and what their potential is, and the areas in which they work. Because you guys got all of the colors in the spectrum, all the diversity, the types of cards in the tarot, and you also got the most purpose cards, right? So many of you need to start delegating. You need to start asking for help. You're taking on way too much on your own. Whether you're asking for spiritual help, whatever your belief systems are, or if you're asking for human help, right? You need to ask for help, and you need to start delegating and not doing everything by yourself. So whether you're in school, whether you're opening a business, whether you already have a business and, you're moving forward in that business, whether you're in a job, whether you need a job, all the tasks that are involved in either your work or the familial setting, you need to start delegating, right, in order to get the support you need so all of the weight is not on your shoulders. Center of your reading, you have the Ace of Spring, which is the Ace of Wands. And this is a new beginning based upon your passion. So if you're not working in your passion is a heart-centered connection to the work that you're doing. If it's not something that you can do every day for the rest of your life without getting paid, then it's probably not your work passion. I get clients who are like, well, I like this. I really do. That's not what I asked. Would you do it free every day for the rest of your life, not get paid for it, and you will be happy AF? No, then that's not your passion. Okay, so you really need to be thinking about your passion and make sure that your passion is connected to your work. So there's a difference between our bread and butter, which we can like or not, and our passion. And so your work passion is what you and the on high have agreed for you to do. And so we have to come here and we have to unfold and get to our work passion. Some of us know our work passion early on. We haven't forgotten. Like, we're connected, right? And some of us need more of a reminder. We have to excavate and we have to do the work to get centered and connected to this passion. So you need to get organized. You have a boss energy within you. So in a past life, you could have been a boss, and you have to unfold and uncover that, right? To get to your potential, even if you have this status right now. This is the emperor. This is all the kings rolled into one, right? This is emotional maturity. This is connected to your passion, going after what you want. This is being divinely connected and making decisions based upon your divine connection and using that intellect that's connected to the on high to move you forward and move your purpose forward. This is, what am I missing? And this is business, right? This is bringing in those coins and being able to teach people how to get coinage as well. Best business practices, right? So this is a boss, but he's also organized, he's structured, he's disciplined, and he, as in the emperor, not male, because it's a masculine energy. Now, in the past, in this lifetime, there has been disappointment in your business ventures, in your getting to your potential, right? And so this card is asking you to lean on other people, right? Just like your green Tara delegation card is telling you to delegate, right? So that's leaning on other people, on other entities. Reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from the situation. Sadness that will heal in time, right? So any disappointments that you've had in the business sector at reaching your emperor status can be helped alleviated by, adding people to your team, whether temporarily or whether for long term, right? Getting help and support from people, getting ideas from people. And that's what's going to bring you to this new beginning attached to your passion. Many of you have experienced, and you're going to continue to experience, financial loss if you don't do the work possible, the work that you can't do, as much work as this work that I'm telling you, or your spirit team is telling you, as possible, because it says reach out to others for assistance. So you got 3 cards that are telling you to reach out to other people for assistance. So this is a big roadblock for many people in pile 3. You got to reach out to others. And 3, yeah, 3 of coins, the number 3, 3 of coins, and 3 of cups is coming together with others, right? And so this promises a new emotional beginning, because when we're financially secure, when our purpose is satisfied, we become emotionally satisfied. So this is not only going to help your finances, this is not only going to help your passion, this is also going to give you a new emotional status. There's a lot of low vibration that's here that you have to overcome. So you got the 3 of Swords, you also got the 5 of Swords, and you got the 5 of Clubs, which is the 5 of Wands, right? This is the 5 of Swords, this is 5 of Spades, right? And so there has to be change, and you have to bring forth this change in order to manifest your new beginning. You have a lot of low vibration that has come from the outside that you have internalized, and now you have to fight not only outside negative energies, low vibrational energies, but you have to unblock yourself, because you've internalized those energies, and those energies are stored in the back of your mind, the 80% of our mental capabilities, which is the subconscious, which is our mind is thinking and helping us make decisions when we don't even realize it. So that's why we have to take those lessons and those disappointments from the past, and we have to bring them to our consciousness, and we have to work with the spiritual realm in order to undo a lot of that internalization, right? And play defense against it. This is the 7 of Wands. 7 of Clubs, 7 of Wands. And play defense against it, because those are the things that the enemy is using to come after you in order to deplete you of the potential, accessing your potential. The enemy, whether you call it the devil, low vibrational entities, shadow self, whatever you call it, right? That is there to stop you from moving forward, because when you move forward in your purpose and your passion, you're moving God's kingdom forward. So who doesn't want God's kingdom to move forward? The opposition, right? Right? All right. So I'm going to read 2 affirmations for you, and then we're going to get to the other side of the card, which tells us a little bit more about Group 3's purpose. Okay. My spine, bone, tendons, and muscles are healthy, strong, and aligned. I am spiritually, physically, emotionally, and mentally balanced. I am open to alternate paths to wellness and health, right? So many of you are going to need to heal. Some of you are actual health practitioners or need to get into health, even if it's alternative health, right? So you have your scientific based health, and then you have your alternative medicine, holistic spiritual medicines, right? Do you like to find alternative healing methods when dealing with a health issue? So this could be for self, or others. I feel the limitless of nature of all life. I feel the limitless, I want to say limitness. I feel the limitless nature of all life. I believe in unlimited potential and possibilities. I am creative and prosperous. So you guys need to take these affirmations, and you need to, the ones that resonate with you, you need to implement them, right? Because we have visionaries in this group, right? A lot of visionaries. And so if you're a visionary, then you're looking outside the box. If you're a visionary, you're bringing something to the table that other people for the masses are not. And so your visionary abilities are needed, right, to push God's kingdom forward. No wonder that the enemy is trying to attack you from all ways. Many of you are going to be brokering deals. You're a broker. You're going to be bringing in some significant money. This is Jade. Jade is money. Do you have a natural skill to bring people together for business deals? Embrace your talent for orchestrating mutually beneficial situations. So make sure that you understand that this is mutually beneficial, right? Because you have this low vibrational energy coming from the outside. You have it here, and it's manifested in broken deals, disappointment, heartaches. It's manifested itself into low vibrational roadblocks and thinking because of outside people. So you have to be very defensive, right? Because as you broker deals, you might end up making deals that do not benefit you, right? That doesn't have a mutual symbiotic, benefit. It's not a symbiotic relationship. So you got to make sure that you keep that in the forefront of your mind, that it is symbiotic. And then you got the Guardian card. Are you guided to provide safety, encouragement, and support to those in need? Step into your role as a guardian. Be an advocate on behalf of a child, elder, or someone with mental or physical challenges. I'm just looking at your other cards. Help others meet their needs when they cannot do for themselves. So many of you, some of you are going to be guardians of some type of, segment of our population that needs supports, right? And this is going to bring you a lot of joy and contentment. So just know that the battles that you have to go through in order to play defense about, with this low vibrational energy, you're going to have joy and you're going to have contentment once you get through that energy. And then it's going to be ease and grace. You're going to be able to pour into yourself because Spirit is going to be pouring into you because you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing to honor your purpose. And the finances are going to come. Okay, I saw the Queen of Swords. So yes, you need that spiritual connectivity so that you can have the spirit of discernment, so that you can invite any offer in. People can say, I got an offer and deal for you. And then you be like, okay, come on in, tell me the offer and deal. And then you can, cut it off because if it needs to be cut off, because you have that spirit of discernment, because you're tapped into the spiritual realm. Okay. Okay. By taking the advice of your spirit team, you're going to be able to tap into your potential, your blessings, because that bird that she has on the hand is the spiritual realm. Those are the ancestors. That's an ancestor that is giving you insight through that connectivity, and boom, 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 you're going to have financial success and blessings. You need to go within. You need to pray. You need to meditate. You always put God first, whatever you call God. That's, a common term. So if you are a spiritual snob and you know insights about, the background of how the word God came to be, I'm teaching based upon where people are at. Okay. So, whatever your religious and or spiritual beliefs are, you need to, I'm not going to answer that. You need to insert, right? So you want to pray and you want to meditate because you've internalized a lot of low vibration that makes you worry, that makes you doubt. This energy is the lack of faith, right? So we all get into this energy at some point. Right? But when we stay in this energy is what's the problem is. And if you stay within that energy, then you're going to be missing out on your blessings and not answering the call. You need to answer the call because your work purpose is what God and you have agreed upon. It was given to you by God, by the on high, by the Great Spirit, by the Goddess, by Yahweh, by Jehovah, right? Not as in Jay-Z, but Jehovah. So you need to answer that call, but when you're in this energy, it's very difficult to answer the call. So that's why you have to get out of that energy and you have to pray and you have to meditate. And this is what's going to put you into your boss status. You're going to understand who you are, how beautiful you are, what you have to offer this world, because you're going to be working with your intuition as well as your passion and understanding your value and going after exactly what it is you want. But for many of you, you got to take yourself away from society because that's where a lot of the negative energy has come from. And you have to get God's light, grace, and understanding in order to light the way of how you tap into this energy and how it connects directly from you. So you have to turn your back on societal expectations. You need to save money. You need to put your money thought first, right? How can I make money? I have to hold on to money. Yes, I have to spend money, but I need to hold on to it, make sure that my plan of action is, aligned with what God has for me. In the meantime, I have to save and conserve my energy. I can't be giving my energy out willy-nilly to everybody, whether it's family, whether it's friends, whether it's work, whether it's clients, whatever the case may be. I can't give it out and not conserve for myself, because then I won't have for myself in order to bring forth my dreams. And within this process, there is healing, and you're going to get a wish come true, right? And so if you notice this person, they're naked, they're in their raw essence, and they're kneeling to the spiritual realm. The water is the spiritual realm, and they're taking from the spiritual realm, they're pouring out into earth where we're at right now, and then these blessings flow back into the spiritual realm, right? So this person knows the interconnectivity between the spiritual realm, ourselves, and each other, and they work it in order to make their wishes come true, and there's healing that comes with that process. So boom, shaka, lock, lock. That's your reading. Let me know if it resonated. What you do is when you get a high vibrational reading such as this and it resonates, you make a plan of action that you're going to do based upon this reading pertaining to your specific situation, and you track yourself. How well are you doing with your plan of action? If you want to know more about that, just join, our social media. I give a lot of tidbits of information, and join our free class. I go into it in more detail, and then in the course, we get down and dig deep, and you also get additional supports in the class. So I'll give more information about the class in another video. Okay? Okay. So I hope it resonated. Like, comment, and subscribe. I hope to see you back. Bye.